before you book your dream vacation, or you buy the supercar, or you buy your favorite house in your location, watch this video. This is the video about why you shouldn't spend more money about certain limits even though you start making more money. I think it's so important for me right now, and I'm going through this right now, so I want to share it with you because I do believe some of you might benefit and there is a good lesson behind it. I do have a couple examples from my surroundings. They were not using this rule and actually it didn't end up well for them in the long run, because life is pretty long. If you are 20 or 25 and you are doing well or better than you were thinking, you make more money than you were thinking before, it doesn't mean in 10 years it's gonna be the same. And that's the big thing you have to realize. With that being said, let's get ready for the video. You can support me with a like or subscribe. Channel is slowly growing. I record videos in my home language and Slovak language on TikTok and Instagram as well. If you want to talk about any topic, just join me on calendly.com. Guys, I've been following Patrick Bet-David for many years because I do like his mindset. He's immigrant. He came to United States literally from nothing, from the war which was going on in Iran. And then he came here, started to work in sales. He had a lot of depressions going on when he was younger, in a way that, you know, his dad has like heart attack, they didn't have money, he was crying in the car and sharing all his stories on his channel, which is awesome and great that we can learn from this kind of people just from your computer. It's awesome. I do love him from this kind of side. That I think he's a great guy, what he's sharing, and I like his point of view. I did see his video years ago. Guys, welcome to Michael's Millennial Money. This is the channel mostly about personal finance, investing into real estate, crypto, stocks, and even into ourselves. I just turned 25. I started 7 years ago, literally from nothing. And I'm sharing here with you how I was able to save up first $100,000 while I was in university, how my friends were doing parties and I was already hustling, buying properties in university, how I was able to start a business in logistics with a friend and so on. And actually I think it's pretty decent when you are in the younger age, because there is a lot of people, not even older, are not able to do the same things, which I always stay to the ground, but I just want to share it with you. If you want to talk more about your situation and if there is anything you think I can help you out, there is in description calendly.com. You just click on it and you see my calendar. And over there we can schedule our like 30-minute call. When he was sharing like, when you can buy house for $1 million in cash, you live in a house for $250,000 or $300,000. So you don't spend all the money, but just 1/3 of it on the certain thing. I didn't understand it because back then I was like, if I have $1 million in a cash, let's buy it. It makes sense. I have money. Why not, right? Even though you might have an idea that you can buy a house, it goes up on the price and so on or whatever, don't talk about it right now. The thing is that you should be always on the ground. If you can afford to live in a house for $1 million, let's say you take mortgage, you should buy a house for 300 grand. That's my rule. That's the real reason. Actually, maybe now I can get house or apartment for 100K, you know, or can just go live in one of mine apartments and pay the mortgage, a couple €100 or dollars. I don't do it. I live simple. I live like college kid. I like it. I enjoy it. There is nothing better than being poor person with good mindset. in a way that, you know, I know what I do. I don't care what other people think and do, and I do my shit, and slowly it's actually working pretty well. I do believe if I continue the same way, in 10 years I'm gonna be kinda very successful. Yeah, maybe not, maybe yes, doesn't matter. But that's my point of view. If I can buy a car for 30 grand, I should be driving a car for $10,000. Does it make sense to you? If not, that's fine. There is nothing wrong about it. That's my point of view. And that's how I approach my life, because I do have a couple friends, and even in my family members, some of them were doing really well, and like my parents, you know, and then later they lost money, you know, and because they made money very easy, they lost it, they were uneducated, you know, they didn't invest, they blow all the money, they didn't have any rules, and now what? Do you want to count every penny on your retirement? No, you don't. I think it's not pleasant retirement. It's not even retirement when you have to think what are you gonna eat and pay, and you know, next day or next week. It's okay to do it in your 20s or 30s, but do it like in your 70s? I don't know. It's up to you. So, and I say it's up to you because everybody from us, we have a, you know, we have a power to do the things, right? So if you don't want to live like that later on, just maybe go through your finances. Maybe you realize where you spend and where you don't spend, right? I like to spend money right now. I spend more money than a couple years ago, but at the same time, nothing crazy. All the months are less than $1,000, right? And I pay accommodation and, you know, fuel for my car, which is electricity and so on. So it's not like I live super cheap. I buy gifts to girls, flowers, whatever, which I never did before. But it's good if I can make other people happy. And if the flowers make them happy, why not? There's not so many people these days. They are gonna be happy just from the stupid flowers. That's my point of view. So yeah, there is a rule. So I apply these rules. So that's why I don't buy Rolexes. That's why I don't buy the nice car. I can sell one apartment in Prague, you know, I would net over there maybe almost 90,000 euros, right? Which is $85,000. There's gonna be money left for Rolexes, which I like. It's Rolex Submariner. It's like 12 grand, and then I can go and travel, right? But I'm not gonna do it. It will be cool, 25, you know, flexing and so on. But I have time. Baby steps. Why not? You know, I want to buy car when I don't feel it, in a way that when I want to buy a dream car. So, and that's what you should take from this video. Like, I'm of course young and I'm not financial educator or whatever, but yeah, I did see many examples from my life that you don't want to end up. And when I'm in United States, man, crazy. Guy making, you know, 200 grand on the oil field, oil rig, broke as a fuck, you know, has hard time to make the payments, 300, 400, 500 payments a month for the purchases of what he bought before, or leases or so on. Because there's so much on the plate already. He's leasing his RV, camper, then vacations, everything. These guys are going extra mile. So have it in mind, finances, we are responsible for finances. So I was just thinking, like a couple of years ago, I didn't have anything, so I did take responsibility. So you can take responsibility as well, and I want to encourage you as well. When you are young, you don't have to flex in Lambo in Dubai that you rent it out and make nice picture. Literally, trust me, nobody's gonna give a fuck, and if the girl is gonna give a fuck, it's not the girl you want to end up with, you know, if she likes your car. And I mean, there is high chance that she has maybe some different tactics for you, why she wants you, if she thinks it's your car or doesn't matter. So yeah, go extra mile, you know, do it. Right now I'm in the situation, I'm borrowing money from the friends because I need to buy one apartment. You know, it's hard for me to do because it's already more money than I was ever going through in a certain amount of time. But at the same time, I do believe you should put pressure on your shoulders when you are younger. There's nothing to lose, right? What I will lose, you know, I'm protected in that deal. It's apartment, it's fixed, you know. You can sell it, you can buy it, you can rent it. The question mark is for what price, of course, but it's not gonna cost half of the price because of something, right? It's still gonna cost at least something always. That's my point of view. So I'm taking more pressure. I actually take more responsibilities year by year, and I'm just 1 year or 2 years after university. Let's do it. We will see how it goes, and maybe a couple years from now we will see it was a good decision to hustle and do all the shit, or maybe I would be like, I should do something different, or I should have enjoyed or whatever. Hopefully not. We will see. Thanks for watching. Until next time. See ya.